Play this warrior, Chakki. I think this is a good matchup for me. I guess I just want to go like really grindy in this matchup. Almost even want to keep Flame Tongue Totem and the Feral Spirits, like this kind of hand. Just kind of want to use my hero power a lot and totems to buff them. I believe this should be an easy matchup. Okay, let's see. If I coin hero power turn 2, then his turn 3, I Flame Tongue. I will lose my Flame Tongue to a weapon. I guess not. It's like I probably want to save it for Feral Spirits after then, if I can hold it down, because I don't want it just to get the Flame Tongue axed down. I did get Legend on EU, I believe yesterday when I streamed. Okay, so this is a decent turn for Feral Spirits. I'm almost thinking of using a late game is if I have other options, especially picking up the Zombie Chow. Just build up totems, try and get a lot of value from a hero power. This is a nice totem. Anytime I get a taunt totem, it's pretty much like taking a weapon charge out like one weapon charge worth, because that's just what you need to do as a warrior to deal with the taunt totem. You can go ahead and place the creeper here on this side. I was thinking of just playing the Flame Tongue Totem, peeling the armor, but then the only value I get from Flame Tongue Totem might be the armor peel. I do want to guarantee that I can like trade for a minion with Flame Tongue Totem, and then at least even if it does get killed with like Shield Slam or whatever, then at least I get some value, more value. I almost feel like saving my Azure Drake here and just going Totem and hit him. That way I can save the Azure Drake post-Brawl. I might need to think about some other things like Geddon though. It's like thinking about it, but... so I played against Nuria today in the afternoon. It wasn't a tournament, it was more of like one show match. And then the match would be the qualifiers to the tournament in a way. Okay, I definitely want a hero power return. I guess just start hero powering again, start building up. Something to consider is playing around Baron Geddon. Also to like kind of save taunts for post Alexstrasza. But for the most part, this matchup is kind of simple. Just click this button every turn, you can justify it, and then like play around Brawl and Baron Geddon to some degree. Alright, so Flame Tongue Totem might be useful here. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna BJH that, because I think it's a little bit too weird. So I'm going to probably kill these Bimbots. I guess I'm not worried about losing any damage, so I'm not going to attack first. Because if it killed my Zombie Chad, I'd need the spiders to kill the Bimbot. I guess what I should have done is attack with one spider. That way, actually, yeah, that makes most sense. Okay, now I should attack. I talked to Nuria after. He was pretty nice. In fact, he was the person that gave me this deck. Said it was pretty good. I told him over Coin Drake. Well, it's because like my plan is basically to make a totem every time I can justify it. I think I can justify just making a totem right now. It's like that's why I'm playing this matchup, really grindy and slow. So I have Pretty much, I'm gonna Earthshock this, so I have 7 mana after Earthshock. Another trick of this is you never want to commit more than one Flame Tongue or Mana Tide. Like, these tomes are singularly important enough where they have the AoE to clear just, or single target. I guess it's kind of weird, this situation. No, I guess I'll play Drake. I probably should have played it first. I mean, maybe it's important to like go a little bit aggressive right before turn 9 for Alexstrasza as well. One of the ways he can win is Alexstrasza and start going for it. It's kind of hard though because he has used his Brawl already. So I don't really know if there's a great way for him to kill me. Alright, this is probably the turn where I should play Flame Tongue Totem. It's like an easy trade up for me finally, and then the Flame Tongue Totem becomes a threat after. So I would probably be Flame Tongue here. I definitely want to make a totem first, because Taunt Totem's the best. And then I have 5 mana after, or even 6 mana if I want to play the Fire Elemental. I really don't want to play more than one like totem, like Mana Tide. I guess I can just play something like a Feral Spirits. Let's go ahead and play the Wolves, because I only have this one taunt. If he, I don't know, it's weird. I guess it doesn't really make sense. Because Warrior can't really kill this taunt and then do something else, like still kill the Flame Tongue. Like, he would have to like Shield Slam this and then Fire War Axe this, but then he could just Shield Slam the Flame Tongue in the first place, so it doesn't really make sense. Anyways. Okay, so does have to Shield Slam my totem. I'll probably just make another totem here. Probably want to play a little bit faster, I guess. Definitely don't want to play Boom or Fire Elemental because this is going to activate his Execute. So I do want to play like non-executable targets. I guess just go Mana Tide plus Totem and pass. I'm thinking about how to propagate. I guess on this side, these are my two, like this, I can't really propagate anything on the left of this, but it's not like I really want to propagate the Mana Tide, but just in case I need to, it's like my least propagatable totem. So I have it on the side, and the other one's in the middle. Okay, so I can probably Flame Tongue through this. I can even Hex it as well. Probably save the Hex and use Flame Tongue for now. 1, 2, 4. Actually, I can use Fire Elemental as well. So Fire Elemental, I need to do 5 damage. Huh. Alright, I'm gonna Hex it, because I don't want to play Fire Elemental to execute for Deathbite, so I guess I'll just play this for more pressure as well. Also, like, if I attack, like, there's no great way for me to do the Fire Elemental move, because I would still have to either Suicide my Harvest Golem, which means that my damage golem is really weak to the Deathbite, or... Wait, what? I guess that's a concede move? I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Like, that was weird. Could have attacked. It's just a tough matchup for him. I don't think it's wrong to play a Shaman one really slow, though, because, like, you want to get as much value from your hero power as you can. That's like the biggest mismatch in this matchup, because you want to be able to beat Warrior in the late game as Shaman, right? But technically, Warrior has a higher mana curve than you, so if you still want to beat them in late game, you need to get value from, like, your deck is better than theirs, kind of, right? So like the matchup is good for you, I guess. So you definitely just want to. That's what I was doing. I'll go with the same plan this game. I guess there's like a limit where maybe you want to play a little bit faster. Probably not going to coin out Creeper. I don't exactly have a Flame Tongue in my hand. So if I get a coin Creeper and then turn 2 hero power, if he does have Armor Smith and Acolyte, it doesn't work great for me. So I am probably planning on coining out a 5-drop. So if I had to like turn 4 hero power and make a dude, I might even hero power turn 2 so I can go hunt a Creeper on turn 4 and hero power. But now I can just Zombie Chow Creeper turn 3 and coin out a 5-drop. I guess that's probably my plan. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much Loyan's Shaman, I believe. Nuria gave me it. He changed like 1 card, which is like I think another Azure Drake. So as far as like why not this, why not that, I don't know. It's my first time playing it, and I don't like to make changes to other heals decks, at least until I play a lot more. Not like on the first time I play it, but I can see why you don't play Doomhammer, because Harrison Jones, pretty much. I think I will just go ahead and go for the Azure Drake. Belcher is kind of weak to these two. Not that Azure Drake isn't, but, you know, trying to at least get the cycle going. Another thing is, later on he can Deathbite this guy, but he just equipped the 3/2 axe. I guess he could Deathbite anyways. That seems kind of weird. And I'd be pretty happy if he had a Deathbite like that. As he builds up, I can just Lightning Storm. This is my last turn to Lightning Storm if I want to Dr. Boom on turn 7. Like, on turn 6 would be a problem for me. I mean, this is not like a important card against Warrior whatsoever. It's not like I'm trying to save it for Gigantic Lightning Storm, so I can pretty much justify using it here for some reasons. So if I Lightning Storm here, next turn I'll have 4 mana. I guess if I Lightning Storm, then I want to make a totem. I guess I'll do that then. Oh, thanks for hosting me, Clento. So my original plan was to save my Creeper, so I go Creeper Totem this turn. Because it's Sylvanas, so I'm gonna be hexing it. Especially with 2 hexes and a BGH. Should be I should have enough stuff to deal with his bigger minions as well. Alright, let's go ahead and play Dr. Boom. He does have 7 armor for Shield Slam, but I figure the 1/1s are good against the Frog to kill it. Also, since he's playing so fast, 3 or 4 cards left. My hand is really like game oriented as well, like Hex, Draw, Alkir, more Draw. That I'm just trying to play fast, not trying to fall too far behind, because the way he played is all in. I don't fault him. I think it's the right thing to do. Like, this match is so bad, I think he had to go all in, but then I can lose, like, say he's ahead turn 9, Alex draws and just kills me with his board, so I do need to make the strongest play I can. Might be a good Sludge Belcher turn. Unless I can clear with Alkir. I can clear with Alkir, but it'd be a Suicide on the Shield Maiden. 1 Shield Maiden. So I'm going to play this for the Alkir turn. trying to think I should just play the Mana Tide here. I think I want to cycle into Flame Tongue Totem if I can. It also survives against Baron Geddon. My guy's at 7-2 right now, so that's something to consider as well. Okay, not much left here. I should be able to clear out this board very easily with like a Fire Elemental and some Bim bots. The problem with Fire Elemental is it's weird because this Senjin is messing up my Boom bots. Like a Fire Elemental, this guy, I have to kind of get lucky. I actually think I don't need Alec here in late game to win. It's also a taunt that survives, and it allows me to have a much easier attack with my Boom bots. 50-50. I was hoping to hit another one. I guess probably not going for it. This is also like a taunt for my Mana Tide totem, so if I manage to clear a Big Game Hunter, it'd be more of a taunt. But he pretty much has enough armor. I don't care about giving him more armor. Just gonna grind him out of cards. Do want to start stacking up taunt totems just in case. He has uses Big Game Hunter. Let's do this. Though I can make totems on the right side and Flame Tongue my way through. It's hard to Flame Tongue through a Fire Elemental, but just in case I need to. I guess it's better than putting like a stopgap in my board. Another thing is he has uses Big Game Hunter, so I can buff this guy to 8 and still feel safe with Flame Tongue. Okay, so with the Grom dead, I don't think he has much of a chance. The app DAC setup I have is just like a lovely cube with the just like a built-in one from it. Ysera. Well, I do top deck the Urshock. Not saying I was playing around. I was playing more around what's it called? Alexstrasza. I guess since I can Urshock, it's not too big of a deal. I can Urshock it for 3. Let's see if I can kill it actually. Okay, so Azure Drake plus Lightning Storm, let's say this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think that's a kill. Okay, yeah, it should be a kill. Might as well kill it, because even if I sign it, it's still a 4x. I'm kind of scared of Ysera Awakens, but I have, you know, a kind of a reserve of minions in my hand. Okay, so he still has his Ysera card. I probably won't overcommit too much more. It depends how much I need to trade off for his board. I guess I'll need to trade off just this Belcher. Let's go ahead and do this first. So yeah, I guess I'm just passing after this. Just because of Ysera Awakens. Actually, let's just make this game faster. It's not too weak to Ysera Awakens because of Death Rattle. I don't want to drag it out too long. Even if it is Ysera Awakens, I have so many minions and he has one other card in his hand, so I don't think there's too much of a point in dragging it out. Lothar doesn't stop Ysera Awakens, I believe, so It's like, since he doesn't have anything to do with his mana anyways, Ysera Awakens for 2 and like 7 is like the same for him. What number comes to your mind when you see the Opie emote? 0. It's like a square face. Hugh has no cards, so yeah, that's why I'm Science and Acolyte. You really needed the draw. It's like the shaman's dream. All warriors the whole day. It's weird, but I like it. I don't think it's particularly important to have a strong early game against War when you're mostly hero powering anyways. I even just want to keep Lothab, because it is very good against Sledge Belcher as well. Hafu hosted me as well. Thanks for the host, Hafu. Okay, so I'm gonna actually do the coin move because of the Flame Tongue Totem in my hand. A lot of this move depends on whether you actually have the totem, because, you know, I'm just making a totem turn 2 with this move, but because I have the Flame Tongue, I'm really incentivized to make more minions on board. Okay, so I can Flame Tongue and start removing some. It is annoying. I'm starting to lose my totems to these Armor Smiths. You know, it might be better for me to have attacked the Armor Smith last turn, because that way I kill it with 1. In fact, I'm definitely going to do it now. Because this will allow me to Flame Tongue down his board. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, Shredder's pretty nice. Hope this isn't gonna get run over by Acolyte, because if he has a good curve here, like say goes Belcher, I can see myself getting run over by Armor Smiths. Lothab is really good at fighting this though. Since he's locked out this turn, probably not too much he can do. The second half of my Spider is a little bit weak to the 1-2 Armor Smith. Also, he's going to get a lot of armor from the Sludge Belcher in this combo, but you can win this matchup even if they have like 20 armor, 30 armor. I've lost both sides. Like, I've lost as a warrior getting like 70 life in this matchup before just running out of cards. Okay. I can finally start clearing some of these out. But I can't say I've traded too efficiently so far. It's definitely a problem for me. Like, you can win in the late game anyways, so even if you don't trade too efficiently. A lot of it is like how strong his next turn's coming up. Like his legendary minions, whether I can deal with them. So no minions. Okay, so I need to cycle a Mana Tide. And I think I need to think about whether to use my Rock Biter here, because at least then I'll force him to have something else to kill the Mana Tide. If I do use it, I'm going to be Rock Bitering the Cruel down. I don't care about the armor as much anymore. And also, like, the 2 means he can, like, Whirlwind or, like, Cruel Taskmaster to kill the 1 damage on my Mana Tide. Problem is he can still have a lot of weapons. I guess I'm doing it anyways. Just because I still kill his minion. Good thing is I'm not scared of Rag here, but Shaman isn't really scared of Rag to begin with, generally, so. I almost feel that, like, my Drake is worth more than Flame Tongue Totem here. So I'm actually thinking of just, like, making a Totem and Flame Tongue this guy heal to, like, kind of bait out the Death Bite charge. Because I have 2 Flame Tongues, I'm having a hard time rolling my board right now. The Drake is also good because if he does attack, his Armor Smith dies anyways, but it's like my last real minion. I don't know, I guess Flame Tongue is still good in this matchup. I'm gonna go for Drake anyways. And that's nice to him to roll too. Okay, so I don't believe I have any healing. Do pick up taunts, it's really good. So this is kind of where I'm used to playing against. Okay, I probably need to, let's see, if I beat JHS, I still have 1 taunt. It's kind of a weak taunt. I guess I should Argus. No, but then if I Argus, then he brawls. Okay, I'm just gonna use this Stone Call, hold it down, so let's go ahead and just BGH this guy. And just clear the board. We're still playing for more of a value game for me, and not just overcommitting to Flame Tongue, because I think this is my weakest brawl turn. If he doesn't brawl here, then any minion he drops, I can then just Flame Tongue and trade really efficiently anyways. So this is kind of like a do or die brawl, or some way for him to, like, just get through and just start hitting me. Oh. Okay, hopefully I can actually deal with the Grom next turn. That makes sense. Because I might not be able to deal with the Grom. Hopefully I can, though. I mean, I can, but it would involve, like, Alakir in the Flame Tongue. Which is fine, kind of. Might be what I have to do. Let's see if I have any other options. Probably not, so. Good thing is I don't have to worry about Grom anymore after I kill it. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of like his gamble as well. Because he actually might hit me a second time with Grom, the way he played. Even though he left it out there and didn't hit me in the face. I believe I can take damage down to 9. It's not preferable though. My other move is like drop the Belcher instead of the Boom. It makes sense. It's almost like the only way I can lose, even though I had a bad start, is just him bursting me down all in. I'd rather not risk the 9 or hitting me down to 9. Even if he does have like hard removal for this guy, like a Shield Slam, I still do like the Flame Tongue because it'll still make the Slime a 3 attack minion. I'm really capped by mana these turns as well, so I'm just going to make the more powerful move. There's a chance that he loses his Belcher with the trade this way. Well, looks like he doesn't have the Shield Slam. Okay, I'm probably going to Lightning Storm here with 2 Lightning Storms. And just clear his board. Trying to think if I should play on BGH. I guess I should. Like, what's the difference between a 6 and an 8? Not much for me. But the difference between being BJH'd is a lot. Good thing is, like, it's even hard for him to BJH if he wanted to, because Belcher is so sticky. Like, even if he had to, like, kill the Belcher, he'd have to kill it twice for this guy to get BJH'd. It's definitely kind of annoying. Alright, let's see what I draw. Cool. Alright, so since my smallest source of damage is 5 anyways, I'm just gonna hex it first. Like, I could have attacked for 11 and then hexed, leaving up a frog, but next turn I'm gonna have to kill a frog with 5 damage anyways. I don't see a big difference, except now, you know, if he brawls or whatever, the frog can't win. This is something. Okay, so it does manage to pull it off. Okay, I guess it's just Earthshock. Probably Argus as well. Like, Flame Tongue is basically like a singular threat in a way. Like, Flame Tongue Totem can pretty much kill a person on its own. That I don't need to play a second threat and boom. 1 Dust Bite used, 2 Fire War Axes. So... Alright, let's just do this. Still has a possible Death Bite. Almost like hexing to stop his draw. Grom, Alex has been used. There is a Ragnaros. Sure. Rag isn't too scary anyways. Sylvanas has been used. There's not much. 2 Belchers have been used. I don't think there's that much to hex anymore. And he really needs the cards. I think Rag is his last big minion, and I can kill Rag anyways, so... Stormsoul draws in the card. I can see myself actually just trading the 1-1 and the 2-3 for the breaker, because I want to maximize... Like, the only thing that matters in this game is when he gets Brawl, and I do want to maximize my post-Brawl strength, and I can still have the Lightning Storm. Oh well. Plus, like, I'm full on totems anyway, so by trading off I can make totems next turn still. I mean, if he does draw Brawl, let's go Dr. Boom after. That's what my plan is. Just save the Boom, but...
I can take the hit.
One, two... Okay, so I'll get a Healing Totem. Is that useful? I've already played both Flame Tongues. I guess it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to get locked out like I've seen some people do. I have more than enough power. I guess I'm not going to risk it. Basically, since, like, if I get locked out on board, I want to be able to kill him through his hero power. Like, if I have a whole board full of totems that don't attack, it could be weird for me, because I have less life going fatigue, and if I have less than 2 damage, that means that I'll never get anywhere. So I don't care about healing him, it's about in the long run forcing a move with this Chow. Hopefully I get the taunt totem. He doesn't have the Grom anymore, so I'm okay about taking a potential 4 damage. One, two, three, four, five, six. So yeah, Zombie Trade that eventually heals him. It's like a forcing move. This is why I have 6 damage instead of 4. So his win conditions is like a combination of Brawl and Fatigue if I don't have enough damage. I think though this is still a forcing board. Like I still have enough damage. Plus it's not really like winning the Fatigue. We have almost the same amount of cards. Okay, let's start trading off some of my minions. Trading off these two. Belcher plus Feral Spirit. That gets to make sense. So let me trade off actually more than that. At least this way, Brawl mostly would kill his own boom as well. I guess I had to get really unlucky if he brawls and then wins. I still do have this taunt though, and 2 spiders after. I'm trying to think what his hand is. I know he has another Shield Slam, and then I think another Cruel Taskmaster. Okay, so Shield Slam, Cruel Taskmaster, Harrison Jones, Brawl. I believe those are 4 cards. 4 out of 6. I'm gonna start writing them down. What was the other card? Shield Slam, Harrison Jones, Brawl, Cruel Taskmaster. I think a Shield Block maybe. He's used 1. I think some Warless are using 1, but that is something I'm very unsure about. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. I think that's enough damage. I'm gonna get the healing totem to prevent my spiders from dying. 2. Oh, he actually has Burn Dead. Uh-oh. I can clear Geddon though, so looks like I will win. Actually, I'm not sure. That's definitely bad for me. I'm running out of threats. So if I get brawled. Alright, so I know he has another Cruel. Shield Slam, Cruel, Harrison, Brawl. Hopefully it doesn't run Brawl or something. We'll see. Or hopefully my Dr. Boom wins. Okay, can't beat him with just the Feral Spirits. Cruel Taskmaster is a thing. Cruel lines up really badly against the spirits. I still win if I have the last creature standing. And I need to stick at least 1 spirit to possibly win the game. If I lose both spirits, I'll lose because my board is too weak. My hero power can only do 1 damage, Searing Totem, against armor up 2. So in order to have the last creature standing and still win the Fatigue, I need to survive with at least 1 spirit. I might just go for the... Okay, so I think he has another Shield Slam. Okay, yeah, so the only way I win is to get lucky. Because he can armor up, Shield Slam, Cruel Taskmaster 1, trade off the other Harrison, and then I only have 1 Boombot and 1 Searing Totem for the whole game, and I'll lose for sure. So I needed to kill that and have a chance. I'm not sure if I actually win the fatigue, but at least I beat his hero power. Like I might win the fatigue. I lost. Yes, last creature standing. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom.